The Sino-Dutch War of 1661 to 1662 was a pivotal conflict fought between the Dutch East India Company, VOC, and the Ming loyalist forces led by Zheng Chenggong, better known as Koxinga, and it marked the end of Dutch colonial ambitions in Taiwan. The war was set against the backdrop of the fall of the Ming dynasty and the rise of the Qing dynasty in mainland China. Zheng Chenggong, the son of a Chinese merchant pirate and a Japanese mother, had emerged as one of the most powerful Ming loyalist commanders, controlling a large fleet and significant coastal territories in southeastern China. As Qing forces advanced and consolidated control over the mainland, Zheng needed a new strategic base to continue his resistance. He identified Taiwan, then known as Formosa, as the ideal location due to its relative proximity to the Chinese coast and its established infrastructure under Dutch control. The Dutch had occupied Taiwan since 1624 and turned it into a profitable trading colony, using Fort Zeelandia as their administrative and military headquarters. In early 1661, Zheng assembled a massive invasion fleet composed of around 400 warships and approximately 25,000 troops, including both experienced soldiers and naval crews. He set sail from Fujian province and landed in southern Taiwan near modern-day Tainan in April 1661. The Dutch defenders, under Governor Frederik Coyet, numbered only about 2,000 men, including European soldiers and local militia. After landing, Zheng's forces quickly defeated a Dutch detachment at Fort Provincia, capturing it within days, which gave him control over much of the surrounding countryside and cut off Fort Zeelandia from inland support. Zheng then laid siege to Fort Zeelandia, beginning a prolonged military and psychological campaign to force the Dutch into surrender. He employed a combination of siege tactics, including trenches, artillery bombardments, and the construction of earthenworks to gradually close in on the fort. The Dutch, despite their strong fortifications and superior European firearms and cannons, suffered from dwindling supplies, disease, and low morale. The VOC attempted to send reinforcements from Batavia, modern-day Jakarta, but these efforts failed to break the siege or turn the tide. Zheng's forces also gained support from local Chinese settlers and indigenous groups hostile to the Dutch. After 9 grueling months, with no relief in sight and the defenders facing starvation, Governor Coyet agreed to surrender in February 1662. The terms of capitulation allowed the Dutch to leave the island with their personal belongings, and Zheng's forces took full control of Fort Zeelandia. The Dutch departure marked the end of 38 years of VOC presence on Taiwan. Zheng established the Kingdom of Tungning, making Taiwan the last stronghold of the Ming loyalists and a center of resistance against the Qing dynasty. The war had profound consequences. It was one of the earliest examples of a European colonial power being decisively defeated by an Asian force, and it underscored the limitations of European imperial reach in the face of determined local opposition. Zheng Chenggong became a national hero in Chinese history, celebrated for expelling foreign invaders and preserving Chinese sovereignty. The Qing dynasty, which initially saw Zheng as a threat, would later invade Taiwan in 1683, ending the Kingdom of Tungning and incorporating the island into the Qing Empire. The Sino-Dutch War of 1661 to 1662 thus occupies a significant place in the history of East Asia, colonial encounters, and the complex interplay between resistance, empire, and national identity.